It's a really diverse exhibition. There's a lot happening, a lot of really fantastic work from filmmakers and artists all over the world, and I've never seen an exhibition like this.
Never use 54 because it's really high speed, which will slow the film. It's like slow motion, exactly.
I think this workshop is my 12th or 13th workshop, and it's wonderful. Only 4 people, which is very, very special for me, because the smaller the group, the more intimate the group gets, and this is really fantastic.
The exposure, if you watch this, it's really tricky to get used to it.
People call me the queen of Super 8mm. I've heard that and I feel flattered. Maybe I am, I don't know, but I'm so continuous. I've been doing this stuff like over 20 years so far. So I made so many films and they're quite special, and now every now and then I find new subjects and new Herausforderungen, new challenges, like this organic stuff, for example. So yeah, okay, call me queen of Super 8. I'm fine with that. I've been developing Super 8 films in organic materials like for only a year. And then I stopped at 21, and we begin at 21, okay? I started using coffee, and then I got deeper and deeper in the matter, and I thought, what else would be possible? There's tea, there's so much more yummy juices and teas to use, and it continues.
It's always better than later in the projector than it is now.
All the films came out absolutely amazing. Very crispy, very good. We used coffee, tea, and beer. Yeah, and wow. Cool, fantastic, absolutely awesome.
What we have here is an installation which is more or less an homage to Georges Méliès, almost the earliest filmmaker. And one of the tricks he liked to do is like take off his head and do something with it and put it back on. And that's what kind of inspired us to make this installation, which is called La Tête Infernale, the Infernal Head.
So this is the box, La Tête Infernale. And if you look through the hole, you will see the head of Georges Méliès moving. And it's done with Super 8 projector, projects the head into a mirror. Actually, what you see in a mirror that is half covering. So you see through the mirror and directly down to a little screen that is installed flat. There, when you look inside, you don't see the head, but when you film from that side, you will see him moving.
My name is Kyle Whitehead. I'm a filmmaker from Calgary, Alberta in Canada, and I'm visiting here for Flickr Artists in Super 8, the exhibition put on by Smiths Row and Cambridge Super 8 group. I started working with Super 8 probably in 2003 or 2004, and what really got me interested was the aspect of being able to hand process or hand develop the actual film and work with something that had a little bit more physicality. I could do some experimental things in the darkroom process and sort of physically manipulate the images. I got this idea that maybe I could develop a light-controlled synthesizer that would actually create sound derived directly from the images. Circles of Confusion is a piece that I've been working on for several years. I've presented it both as an installation as well as a performance piece. The piece is composed of Super 8 film material, so loops, and I'm using some very specific pieces of equipment from the late 70s that were projectors made by Technicolor, And they're fantastic for live performance application because you can sort of preload 50-foot loops of film into plastic cassettes and then change them really quickly on the fly. I've designed and built some light-controlled theremins, which are sine wave oscillators that work the same as a traditional theremin. So each one has a sensor that reacts to light that will control the volume and one that will control the pitch of the sound coming out. And with the system that I'm using and that I've designed, as I'm projecting these film images live during the performance, the images are actually generating the sound that you'll hear in real time directly from the projected light or the projected images themselves. I've never seen an exhibition like this in my time as an artist, something that is specifically looking at Super 8 in terms of how artists are working with it. And I think that's a really important thing, and it's, I think, a nice milestone for Super 8 and artists working with Super 8, but also for the Cambridge group as well, to have put this on and really invested the time and effort to generate awareness about this fantastic medium.